All right, so let's say you've imported an entire course into your sandbox, or you have an old course that you want to utilize and take over to your new course, some of the assignments at least. For you to move stuff from one to the other is fairly simple. So this is a older group of mine, an older assignment, an older course. And if I want to drag this whole module over to my sandbox, I can do so. If I click on these three little dots, I can see that I get an option here that says copy to. I can also do send to, I'll point out. Copy to. And where do I want to copy this to? I'm going to take this to my sandbox. And if I go to my sandbox with this entire module and hit copy, it'll show that entire module over in my sandbox course. It won't do it right off the bat. You got to give it a second. It's a lot of stuff that one was bringing over. So if I sit here and hit refresh a couple of times, it will show up here in just a few minutes. Now I'm going to go back and look at how to do a single course first, a single assignment. So let's say I want just this assignment, the one that says shape building. If I go to its three dots, I can do the same thing to it. I can copy that to the exact same setup. Now, the problem with this one is the only thing different is it's going to ask me to select a module. It is optional, but it's best practice to save a module. You can see the projects module is now there, so the other one has exported over there. So now that I've added that to week 1, I'm going to go to where in the module I want it to place. Do I want it at the top? Do I want it before a certain assignment? Do I want it after a certain assignment? Do I want it at the bottom? And then I'm just going to hit copy. Now let's go back to my sandbox. When I hit refresh here, I should see a long list of projects all of a sudden. Now we see we haven't had the shape builder come in because it's taken a little time. But the projects have all come into this. Now if you do this and you realize, oh crap, I don't want any of that, there's my shape builder. You can click right here and hit delete on that entire module. So you can delete that entire module. You can delete that assignment, right? The problem is it's not going to get rid of them. They're going to live inside this assignments area. Notice these are all still here. Now I could, under imported projects, delete this entire area. But again, I end up with files in here that I didn't create. So again, when you're importing any kind of course, any kind of assignment, any kind of anything, import it into your sandbox first. Make a big mess of your sandbox. Don't make a big mess of your actual course that students can see. So make sure you're bringing things into your sandbox.